Sumi Mia here. Today, I want to talk about the next 3 episodes of Serial Experiment Lane, not as a review, but as a reflection on how they made me feel.
Society Layer 07.
When this episode starts, we see Lane's room and, damn, how'd you already rebuild everything after last episode? And then she starts talking to the computer. But it's like the adults in the old Peanuts cartoons.
It's becoming less and less like me, it seems.
Then, when her sister walks in, she actually just makes noises. They're complete gibberish, but after what happened to her real self in the last episode, I'm thinking this isn't her sister. There's someone in a VR headset walking around Shibuya. The sad part is, this actually happens in real life nowadays. Check that one off the list of things this show has predicted so far. When we see his view, it's actually just real-life footage with a filter over it. They've never done anything else like this in the show, so I just thought it was odd. When Lane's being talked to on the roof, she makes this face. She's definitely never done that before. And then later in that episode, she makes faces like this, and even cries. It's just odd. This is the biggest range of emotions we've seen her have up until now. I guess maybe even she's realizing something's wrong now. Lane's last name is Iwakura, and I'm just finding this out 7 episodes in? Have they said it before and I just missed it? The glasses guys come back to get Lane for some reason, and we finally see what they look like without the glasses. Hey, that's the guy from behind the pole in episode 1, although I don't know the other one. Lane doesn't remember talking to the Knights. That's odd. We saw that happen a moment ago. What's going on here?
Why don't you shut up? Who the hell cares about any of that old crap anyway? Don't waste my time.
Whoa, what was that? She completely changed.
I see. You're Lane of the Wired, aren't you?
What if I am?
So Lane is 2 different people in one body. Her normal self and her wired self. I guess that finally answers my question from episode 1. Is she even human? And the answer is yes and no. Physically, I still don't know, but mentally, she's only half human.
Rumors. Layer 08.
Even from the start of this episode, Lane keeps mentioning
It was Tachibana General Laboratories.
Mika, her sister, who I just learned the name of now, is still speaking gibberish like last episode. Lane talks to her parents about what she was asked before.
Asked me a strange question. They asked, "Are you Lane Iwakura?" And then they also wanted to know, "Are your parents really your parents?" Isn't that fun?
And they stay silent, practically admitting that they're not her parents. It seems Wired Lane did something that normal Lane doesn't know about, that we later find out was Alice, Lane's friend. I also didn't know her name until now, was having some very private thoughts about her teacher. Lane is the god of the Wired, something I had already guessed really early on, but I didn't put in the video because I thought it was too out there. Well, look who was right and now has no proof she was. In this episode, we finally see a clear difference between Wired Lane and normal Lane, with the facial expressions definitely being a heavy factor. So Lane gets pissed off at her other self for ruining other people's reputations. So then she explodes into a ball of fire? How'd she do that? That's not normal, is it? Then she starts choking herself out, which is by far my favorite scene in the show so far. The way Wired Lane laughs in this part sounds a lot like Light from Death Note. Wired Lane starts explaining something about being omnipotent, and I'm gonna be honest here. I was so lost I'm not even gonna try to explain. So Lane finally gets the upper hand and deletes everything she leaked from everyone's memories. Wait, a happy ending, but there's still 5 more episodes. What could possibly happen after now? Oh, this is very bad. Well, now I don't even know what's going on, so I'm hoping there's going to be some answers eventually, but this show is genuinely amazing. And the next video will be the last for the series, going through the last 4 episodes. See you then!